On April 2nd, just after the president's tariff announcement, U.S. two-year yields took a sharp drop from 3.9% down to 3.45%. The market's message seemed pretty clear. The new narrative was that the protectionist trade policies could potentially spark an economic slowdown, shake up risk asset markets, and push capital towards the safety of U.S. Treasuries. Naturally, Fed expectations shifted as well. According to the CME FedWatch tool, the projected Fed funds rate for the end of 2025 fell from 3.56% to 3%. But that initial panic didn't last long, and by April 7th, Fed funds expectations had climbed back to 3.57%, and two-year yields recovered to 3.8%. Now the Fed's in a tricky spot. The next move in trade policy is anyone's guess in the coming weeks, and if the Fed eases too soon, it risks fueling inflation, which is already at an uncomfortable high and could reaccelerate if trade tensions resolve fast. But if they sit tight and tariffs start hammering the domestic economy, they could fall behind the curve. Now, all eyes now are going to be on April 10th and 11th. That's when we get the latest CPI and PPI readings. The CPI is expected to come in at 2.5%, a solid drop from last month's 2.8%, and with over $6 trillion in the U.S. stock market cap evaporating in recent weeks, many expect that inflation could be behind us. Now, if a trader believes that two-year yields could rally from here, they could buy the April micro two-year Treasury yield futures contract at 3.74 and target a move back to the January lows of 4.20. Now, a stop for this trade could be placed below at 3.45. This trade can make $460 if the target is reached and risks $290 if you're stopped out of your level. Now, if a trader believes that yields are going lower from here, they could sell the April micro two-year Treasury yield futures contract at 3.74 and target a move to the 2022 consolidation area and psychological level of 3.00. Now, a stop for this trade will be placed above at 4.35. Now, this trade can make $740 if the target is reached and risk $610 if you're stopped out of your level.